first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but the first day after winter break is painful in its own special way.
That's another new background.
Yeah.
I don't like winter mornings. But being with every birdie is fun, so there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Isn't that...
The front gate.
Oh, good morning, Anghel.
Is it you, Edelblau? Did he lose his glasses?
You're here on honor student time. Do you go to bed early?
The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long. He's scared of the dark.
That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep?
Before the blue-tinted moon leads its ghouls through the night. 10 p.m. He's learning!
That's early! On a side note, not really. I go to bed at 9.
I go to bed at 8.
Well, that's because you get up at 3.
That's because I work.
That's really early.
You don't go to a school of murderous pigeons. I am bound to meet the golden-winged messenger on this day. He wishes to gather for me the Vorpal souls.
Vorpal souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain it if I asked, so I think I'll just leave it alone.
I think he's talking about the pages of his manga.
She's also learning. They're both learning how to communicate with each other.
Smile and nod, smile and nod.
Yes.
That's the Golden Weekly thing, right? So, you're going to meet with Mr. Rainbowbeaks?
It is so. And I shall gain new powers. I guess that's that's for money?
Mr. Rainbowbeaks. That mysterious golden pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield of New Year's Eve. Is he really trustworthy?
No!
Did you hear his music? No!
He seemed highly suspicious.
I can just picture him walking around with a coat with speakers in it to project it to everyone around him.
Aren't you nervous, Anghel? Could I go with you?
Be at ease, Edelblau. Some battles must be fought alone. This is a trial that those born under the demonic Scarlet Eye cannot escape.
Is that so? Well, if you say so, let me know if I can help you. Anghel marches triumphantly into his classroom. Although, how I can see that from there, I'm not sure. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts.
Since when does he have a bag?
Now that I think about it, he is going to show his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I am worried about Mr. Rainbowbeaks, but it looks like he's the editor of a real magazine. I can sit this one out.
Oh, well, as long as the magazine he edits is real, there's nothing else to worry about.
And we know he is because he said that he is.
It's on his business card.
Yeah.
You just can't get a business card. You have to, you know. Some days later.
Is that a Christmas turkey?
No! Don't do that!
No!
I was thinking of eating in the cafeteria today, like you always do. Want to go together?
Oh God, I was kidding.
I'd love to.
Oko-san's stomach calls for food! Let's go, let's go!
Want to come with us, Sakuya? Oh, I see he's already gone.
Do you tell me to sit at the same table as commoners?
Oh, I missed him.
Today's when the second winter menu goes up.
God, I was kidding.
And the mixed bean sukiyaki udon is really good.
Wait, that's like the closest to a normal dish I think they've ever had in this school.
It is superb and available only for a few weeks.
You can't possibly attend St. Pigeonations and never have the sukiyaki udon.
Is it truly a food of such great prestige?
Yes, and who doesn't think noble when they hear sukiyaki?
I really hope we get to see his reaction to tasting it.
Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble.
So it is a high-class dish here in Japan.
No.
I suppose all this is so there cannot... Wait.
I suppose if all this is so...
I suppose if all this is so, there cannot be much harm in trying it.
Yay! Let's hurry before they're out.
Too late, Oko ate it all already. Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat?
Mmm. The mixed bean sukiyaki udon here is the best. I just wish it had more half-dead things in it.
Here, let me give you some of the meat from mine.
Oh, perfect, thanks.
Flagged.
I mean, if you want it.
And it still tastes better than the last time I had dinner at David's house.
Are you sure?
If I eat all of it, I'll feel sick later.
Oh.
Oh, right. In that case, you can have some of my beans.
Because
Which reminds me, none of us have mentioned yet that we're recording this the day before Legumentines.
Is it?
It
It
is.
is.
Oh no.
The game awakes and have special properties on one day a year.
Oh, wouldn't that be weird?
Have you already gotten those beans for that special sunbirdie? If not, you'd better hurry, because it's tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be horrible if you launch the game tomorrow and it's all different?
Don't do this!
Don't tempt the game.
I think we launched the game and it's different anyway.
Moving on.
Yes, sorry.
Here.
So this is sukiyaki? I wonder at the undignified flavor, but it is not bad.
It's good!
I was just doing my impression of a motorbike. Sorry, I don't know what that voice was.
Son, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke.
It would be kind of odd to ask for it in summer, but it is a little lonely only being able to eat it in January. Maybe the fact that it's seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good. A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. The famous eccentric Filipino Bananaboy.
Oh, God. Stop doing
Anghel.
that.
I don't usually see you here.
Oh, it's you, Edelblau.
His reply comes somewhat slowly. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. Oh, don't tell me Mr. Rainbowbeak said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Anghel. You're still in high school. If you keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him.
Do not be anxious, Edelblow. The Golden Wing Messenger shall guide me on the path to glory. The stars travel the paths they must.
He walks away, grinning happily.
Oh, I read that wrong then.
I'm glad things went well with Mr. Rainbowbeaks, but...
He looked a little pale, didn't he?
So you think so too?
And I've never seen him acting that tired. Or normal.
Me neither. Unlike me, Ryota is attentive and careful. If he sees it too, it can't just be my imagination.
So help me out here, because I'm actually working on my own novel, and I hope to get it published someday, so this might be a question I'll need to know. Is it normal for an editor to perform medical experiments on you when you go to submit your work? Like, is that a thing that's supposed to happen?
I'm pretty sure that's not a
Wait,
compliment.
is this a prediction?
Just putting that out there. 'Cause,
He's a friend of Murderbeak's. I feel it must be safe to assume.
Well, we'll find out. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue. 1 week later. Ah, wow, what an oversleeping. Wow.
I slept for an entire week.
Impressive.
Even I'm quite impressed.
I'm late for the Sunday morning program. At least I can catch the second half of Pretty COORE.
So she has a TV in her cave, too?
What? It's Wi-Fi and solar power. Nobody can tell me different. Pretty COORE! Open my Hato!
Delightedly.
Oh! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. COORE gray. A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes.
What?
What?
COORE light gray. A single flower shredded by the BB gun's rage. COORE dark gray.
Oh, I have a new favorite show.
Hato catch! Pretty COORE! On a side note, this has been my phone wallpaper for a long time.
That's the end. I'm burying my computer.
So, yeah.
Ooh!
That's
What
as same
is-
as any noise you could make now.
So cute! So cute! It's always good once all three of them are in the fight. And the transformation scenes are so pretty. Well, that was fun. So much fun, I almost forgot that today's a makeup day.
I'll have to talk
I'd
to
better
Rita
go get
about
Ryuta's
that.
makeup.
I'm awake and alive now, so it's time to go to school like a good girl. On
Well, at least she
Sunday.
doesn't take that for granted in this game.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where the hell are we now?
A rather familiar-looking bird has collapsed at the foot of the stairs. Anghel! Are you okay? Did you slip? Are you a Dojikko now? Are you a Dojikko now?
We will find out how offensive that line is afterwards.
For those not familiar with the term, Dojikko is basically a klutz.
Ah,
Ah. Thank you.
False alarm.
Of a particular ethnicity. Beetle? Plow?
Oh, specifically, it refers to girls. Are you all right? Did you sprain your ankle?
Blood. My crimson breast. It craves blood.
What?
That's the anemia talking.
Be silent.
Oh. Well, that happened. Is he anemic? Anghel, you're white as a sheet under all those feathers. Let's go to the infirmary.
No.
Let's
Let's go to the infirmary and put you out of your misery.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Sunday, so hopefully Murder Beaks isn't in there.
Anghel has fainted completely by the time we arrive.
Well, the infirmary isn't decorated, so you know what that means.
He let them go, he let them go, he let them go.
So that's the reason for the new menu in the cafeteria.
He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, so maybe it's better that he's out for now.
Why are they using a new image for the infirmary anyway?
Probably because the desk didn't quite give off the infirmary feel to it.
I guess.
So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone?
Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research. And I'm watching the shop while he's out.
Ah!
Christmas!
The boys seem a little sluggish today.
Oops, I read that line wrong then.
They're jumping. Nobody faults you.
January's almost over, after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Actually, are they boys? I hadn't really wondered about their gender before. Just what are they? Could you take a look at Anghel then?
Merry Christmas!
Isn't this just low blood pressure?
It does look that way.
Which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let's let him rest for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I'll be here when he wakes up. With a rose.
Thank you, Yuuya. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He said he was going for ordeals to show the way in times that must come. Deciding on a pen name, but...
I think TL means translation.
It's beginning to give us subtitles.
But why is he so weak all of a sudden?
So Rainbowbeaks is stealing his blood to fuel his Rainbowbeakery, I guess?
Blood. Question mark. Profit. I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it.
I'm worried that I'm sitting here playing a game in which I just used the word Rainbowbeakery. This is I'm playing a game that has context in which that's a thing that can happen.
Rainbowbeakery powered by blood.
Every stripe on his feathers is a soul.
Oh.
I just figured he had a coat that like sprays blood everywhere, and this is his Lady Gaga routine.
I That is a little worrying, but not as worrying as that other theory that I just heard.
I know he's busy working on manuscripts, but I feel like it's still strange for him to be so weak. He was really energetic, even when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he'd get so drained so quickly.
Oh, he's getting drained, all right. Mark my words.
This school does encourage independence in students, and I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something. But what did you think of that golden pheasant, Kalante?
Mr. Rainbowbeaks.
Mr. Rainbowbeaks, yes, the one with a weird German accent.
He even remembers his name.
No, I don't.
Not quite as amazing as I thought. I only met him the once at the snowbound battlefield.
Oh great, you're doing it now as well.
But my tribal instincts are telling me he's too dangerous to let out of sight.
Yes. My quail instincts are telling me the same thing. I call it common sense.
I'm gonna say that about everything from now on. It's about 3:30. Yes, my quail instincts are telling me the same thing.
Do you think you could go with Higuri next time he goes to the company, Kalante?
I suggested that to Anghel, but he said it was something that he had to face alone. But I can't just leave this as it stands. I'll go undercover and tail him.
Yes, no one will notice the big human following him.
The big human following the giant rainbow bird.
As long as she wears sunglasses or something, no one will say anything.
Just like in a detective movie. Let me know if anything...
Hey!
Whoa, he's fallen asleep, it's been so long. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.